because they the twins. And this family is no exception. No Limit family has twins also. Kane and Abel. What's happening? What's the spice that Kane and Abel brings to the whole pot of gumbo?
Our music is like, basically, you know what I'm saying, if you know our story, you know what I'm saying, we grew up, we basically raised ourselves, you know, our parents died when we were little. So our music just brings that reality of everything we write, everything we say, we've been through, you know what I'm saying? It's like we got spirituality in our stuff, it's reality, but at the same time, you know, all praise to the Most High, we bring that other side of it. We ain't just talking about like running around just killing people, you know what I'm saying? We talking about the reasons why death happens and the reasons why people die and just, you know what I'm saying, just God looking over us, you know what I'm saying, and things like that.
Is that why y'all chose the name, Kane and Abel?
Basically, yeah, you know, brothers, it's like Kane and Abel was the first murder, you know what I'm saying? And jealousy, it's over jealousy, and that's what's happening out here on the street. Brothers killing each other over this jealousy, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, that's just the name that fit, because we just trying to bring that message, man, you know what I'm saying? This is exactly what's happening. That's why this reality music is can't be stopped, because it's so real.
Kane and Abel are two New York rappers who found themselves on the right side of history with Master P and No Limit Records. Daniel and David Garcia are twin brothers of Puerto Rican and black descent who started a rap duo called Double Vision before being discovered by Master P in the late 1990s. Kane and Abel are best known for their work with No Limit Records in New Orleans, Louisiana. The two brothers moved to Florida from the Bronx before relocating to New Orleans. What most fans don't know about the brothers is that they raised themselves. Their parents passed away when they were little, but they were able to persevere through the trials and tribulations. Kane and Abel mentioned in the interview that their name came from the idea that we live in a world where brothers turn on each other every day, and they wanted to highlight those themes in their music while providing explanations for why people move in certain ways. While in New Orleans, Kane and Abel did a lot of things. The brothers attended Xavier University of New Orleans, where they majored in mass communications. As mentioned earlier, their first group name was called Double Vision. In 1995, they released their first project under that name called Keep Your Eyes Open. This project featured notable artists like MC Thick and Fame. This album was released under Doro Records. Things with No Limit started bubbling after Mia X heard their project and introduced them to Master P. Kane and Abel cut a demo for Master P that wound up becoming their first single, Gangstafied. Once they got the seal of approval from Master P, they became official No Limit soldiers. Soon after they joined the army, they released their official No Limit debut, The 7 Sins. The album was produced by Beats by the Pounds, KLC the producer, and Moby Dick, and featured Master P, Mia X, and Mac. It was moderately successful, peaking at number 179 on the Billboard 200 and number 29 on the top R&B hip-hop albums chart. In 1998, they released their second installment, Am I My Brother's Keeper? This album was very successful. The album sold over 250,000 copies the first week, peaked at number 5 on the Billboard 200 and number 1 on the top R&B hip-hop albums chart. This was arguably Kane and Abel's peak in the music game. In 1999, they left No Limit Records and started their own label called Most Wanted Empire. After securing a deal with Elektra Records, they released Rise to Power. It peaked at 61 on Billboard. During this time, things got dark for the brothers. They were entangled in a case involving the activities of a big New Orleans dealer. The state said that the two brothers were working with Richard Pena and asked for them to testify against Master P, the CEO of No Limit Records, but they refused. They wound up serving around 3 years after things calmed down for refusing to report a crime after Pena came clean. The brothers had other deals surface in the midst of legal issues, but things weren't smooth. I personally think things would have been better if they weren't going through those issues. Between 2000 and 2010, they released Most Wanted, The Last Ones Left, and Back on Money. Their hit single Shake It Like a Dog was born during that time as well. Kane and Abel brought a flair to No Limit that couldn't be compared. It's kind of sad how things went, even though they kept it 100% solid. I can only imagine how things would have turned out if they stayed with No Limit. Let me know who y'all want to hear next. Kane and Abel, one of my favorite No Limit groups. I've been wanting to do this. This was long overdue. Y'all been told me to. Let me know who else you want to see in the comments. And make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe for more. I'm out.